Hi everyone, today Group 8 is here to present the work that we did for Social Data Mining Techniques final presentation. Presentation outline. So firstly we'll talk about the team profile, about the topic, plan of action, technologies that we have used, then Python codes for web scraping, the how we store data, visualization, and then finally the conclusion that we draw from the work. Moving on to the next slide, that is the team profile. Here, Riya Kashyap is working as the business analyst in the project, and I, Nikita Som, is also working as the business analyst. Sahil Arora played the role of a Python developer, and Griva Govil played the role of a data scientist. Moving on to the next slide, that is about the topic. So the topic that we have chosen is the Clifton Chronicles series, book series by Jeffrey Archer. It is the #1 best-selling series. It has protagonist Harry Clifton. The series brings to life the key historical and political events of the 20th century over the course of one family's story, their triumphs and their tragedies. So before moving further, I would like to discuss why we chose this topic. So all of us share a common interest that we love reading books, and after choosing the common area of interest, we decided to choose one author, and after deciding Jeffrey Archer, we all agreed on one series, and that is the Clifton Chronicles, for which we can get enough data so that we can perform sentimental analysis on that. So for choosing the data source, we chose Goodreads as a data source. Goodreads, from here we got our data. So Goodreads has all the books that of the series of Clifton Chronicles. All the 7 books are listed here, and for each book we were able to get 30 reviews. So for all data we were.
Hi, I'm Griva. Now I'm going to take over for this presentation from my colleague Nikita. So this is our plan of action. First, we are going to fetch the data from the online source. In our case, it is goodreads.com. Then we will do the web scraping of our captured data. And then we will carry out the sentimental analysis of the scraped data. And finally, we will do a visualization of our analyzed data. So we have used Power BI, Python, and the Microsoft SQL Server as our applications. And further, we have used Weather Sentiment, Beautiful Soup, and LTK packages in Python. Weather Sentiment is used for sentimental analysis, and it is sensitive to both polarity and intensity of emotions. NLTK is a Python package which is useful in making natural human language understandable by the computer programs. Beautiful Soup is a Python package which is helpful in the scraping of the data. And the Microsoft SQL Server is a database service which helps us store data online. So now we are going to see the screen capture of our Python codes for scraping the data. So we have installed packages and libraries. This is the scraping of data, creating data frame, data cleaning. We have carried out the sentimental analysis. This is our final database. Now we are going to store our data in MySQL. So we are connecting MySQL database, and we have stored the data on our SQL server. This is a visualization. So how we have connected our Power BI to MySQL database. And now my colleague will give the live demonstration.
After deciding the topic, the first step is to fetch the data from the website. So this is the web page, Goodreads web page from where we're gonna fetch the data. You can see here, this is the title and author name. I can find an image, a small description here about the book, and the reviews which we are gonna do a sentimental analysis. So the web scraping is the first part. For the web scraping, I've used Beautiful Soup. This is the code here. You can see I'm going to fetch book title, author, description, review, and image URL for the image classification. So I used 7 different web links, and I'm going to store this data into a different data frames. So these are the 7 data frames, and then join these data frames to get one single data frame, which I'm going to analyze or store into a database. So the next part is data cleaning. There are some words like punctuation, space, or some words that are not required in the for the sentimental analysis. So I'm gonna clean the data here. So after cleaning, the next step is sentimental analysis. I've used various sentimental analysis for the sentimental analysis of the reviews. So I can see here I'll get a negative, neutral, and positive polarity and a compound score, final score for the analysis purpose. So this again, I'm gonna add this 2 data frames into one. So right, I can see here I got negative, positive, neutral scores and a result here for the each review of each book, and this I have stored into one data frame. So the next step is to store this data into a data frame. So for that we used a MySQL database. So let's see on a MySQL database. Here you can see I have created one database here, which is test database. I'm gonna use this database, and let's see whether we have any table here. Let's use some queries here. Right now I don't have any table in the database. So let's try to connect through the Jupyter Notebook. So I have used MySQL connector, and uh, I created a string to connect with the MySQL database. So this is my engine string. So this is, I'm gonna run this, and then next step is to connect, store the data into a database. This is the code I use to store the my data table. I'm gonna create a book data table in a database in which I'm gonna store this whole data frame. So now let's see. I'm gonna show the table again. I have the book data table here. So now let's see whether we have a data in the book table or not. Just run the book. Now I can find I have the data here, book title, author, description, review, image URL for the image classification, and the sentimental analysis for each review. So this database, I'll be using this for the visualization purpose. For that, we have used this. For visualization, we use Power BI. So the first thing is to import the data from the database. So for that, I use this MySQL. Right now, I don't have any data here in the Power BI, so I'm gonna connect this with the MySQL database. So this is how I can connect. Right? So it will ask for the server. My server is localhost, and the database is test database. So this is the database in which I have a table in a MySQL. So I can see I have a table here, which is in the test database. I can directly load this table into this Power BI for the visualization purpose. I have 150 rows here. This is how we can connect. The next step is visualization. Nikita will take care of it.
Hello everyone. Now I will present the dashboard created for the assignment. This is a snippet of the dashboard that we created using Power BI. Now I will give a live demo of the dashboard in Power BI itself. As discussed, we have used Power BI to make the dashboard projecting the reviews of the Clifton Chronicles by Jeffrey Archer. Before going forward with the book reviews, individually, I would like to explain the components of these dashboards. As we can see, here we have on the left hand side a chart presenting the list of all 7 books from the series. This Was a Man, The Sins of the Father, Only Time Will Tell, Mightier Than the Sword, Comet the Hour, Best Kept Secret, and Be Careful of What You Wish For. Beside to it, we have a card displaying the book title selecting from the list of book. As you can see, once I'm selecting the title from the list of book, the title of the card changes. The donut chart on the right hand side gives us the analysis of reviews, wherein it segregates and gives the percentage of positive, negative and neutral reviews out of the total reviews collected from a particular book. Down in the bottom right corner, we have a word cloud for reviews in which word size accurately portray the frequency of the word used in a book review. Stop words are eliminated for the efficient projection. Next, we have imported image of the book cover using the image URL. We did this by changing the data category from unassigned to image. Then we have the review on the bottom left corner. It gives us the snapshot of the reviews itself in detail. The review projected here have stop words eliminated in them. Therefore, the sentences will only have the words which are necessary for the analysis. We have also done sentimental analysis using Vader sentiments. Vader sentiment or Valence Aware Dictionary for sentiment reasoning is a model used for text sentiment analysis that is sensitive to both polarity, positive and negative, and intensity of emotion. It can be applied to unlabeled data. As we have done here, we have used the sentiment analysis to know the polarity index of each book review. That is, how much is the positive polarity index, how much is the neutral polarity index, and how much is the negative polarity index. We've also used positive smileys for the positive index, negative or neutral smileys for the neutral and negative polarity indexes for better projection on the dashboard. Now, I will give example by selecting a book from the list of books. As we can see, now I have not chosen any book yet. Therefore, the title which is shown is selected by the dashboard itself. But once I choose a title, I can see the title Only Time Will Tell. The analysis of review projects that the positive reviews percentage holds for 3.72% out of the total reviews. 9.59 reviews have a neutral polarity index and 0.98% have a negative polarity index. The review word cloud projects that we have words like character, story, father, book, poor, everything, and plot, enjoyable, interesting, different as the more frequent words than the other. And here we can see the book cover has changed from like Best Kept Secret to Only Time Will Tell. The cover has been selected itself, and this is the detailed reviews that people have given. The positive polarity index is 29, the neutral polarity index is 27, and the negative polarity index is 25 for the book Only Time Will Tell.
So for conclusion, we can see from above analysis that This Was a Man has the most positive to negative review ratio, making it the highest rated book of the series. Similarly, Best Kept Secret has the least highest to positive review ratio, making it the lowest rated book of the series. And this is our SharePoint link. And thank you.